One Piece OP16 English edition by a single box, random number 17. I've been sitting here telling stories, hoping we are given enough time for our folks to make it into the TCG room. Hopefully everybody's made it through. Folks, how many times on the die, I ask? And it tells me 4 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and right there is 4 times. We have 4 pips, we have 4 times. Boom, boom. Oops. Let's go ahead and have that matching. Send y'all to the table. We'll get our first sheet slash break slash whatever you want to call it of the day. Once it's printed, we'll get going into the break. All boom. I remember another reason why Denny's was kind of became a sacred place for us. So the first concert I ever went to was for a music artist called Porter Robinson. He's still one of my favorite artists to this day. We went out to Salt Lake because that was the nearest showing, or nearest like performance. It was a lot more like a rave than we were ready for. Like, it wasn't like a concert, it was a rave. Mind you, I mean, Porter's EDM, so I get it. But, my dumbass, after the show, it was rumored on Reddit that at some shows, Porter comes out and does signatures and pictures with everyone. So then I convinced my friend group that we had to stand outside and wait for it. Mind you, this is wintertime in Utah, so it was 24 degrees Celsius. Not, oh my god, Celsius. It was 24 degrees Fahrenheit. There's Mark. It was cold, and we were all dressed up for an indoors, almost rave-like thing. So, maybe a light hoodie. I don't think most of us even had a hoodie on. And we're standing out in the cold. We're standing out just out in the, like, literal, like, negative degree weather. We got number 5 on the bond. Momo on the number 5. And there's our first Don. I made them all stand out there for, I think, 40 minutes before we decided to call it. We were freezing. I remember when I was typing on my phone, my thumbs were moving this fast because of how cold I was. And then mind you, I mean, some of you guys have seen my buddy Nate. He's a skinny boy. So he was especially cold. We have the Moby Dick on the number 1 for the rare, and San Juan on the number 6. We found there was a Mexican restaurant nearby that we were gonna walk to. The walk was 10 minutes, but because we were so cold, we couldn't walk fast enough. So it actually took like 20 minutes just because our legs were moving slower. I got number 1. Prisoner of Empel down to number 2, and Swagalino in a number 3. Once we turned the corner, there was this bright golden yellow sign with red font, and then all 3 of us in unison went, Denny's. So we, instead of going to the Mexican restaurant, we went to Denny's, got a cup of hot coffee, and it definitely saved us that night because we were all very, very, very cold. All right, number 8, and oh, what's this? What's this? Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Who got this? No, who's got the number 2? Royo. That's a great way to start the night. What the heck? What the hell? That is a great way to start the night, folks. Wonderful way to start the night. Royo with the Boa alternate art, number 2. That is a great, great, great way to start the night. How's your Monday battle in blue? Monday's been good so far. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. No complaints here. We got number 7, and there's Yamato on the number 8 for the SR. Bo's got more cards than all the other characters combined. Nah, Luffy's up there. I think it goes Luffy, Nami, Zoro, and then Boa. That's what I believe the order is for most cards. Yamato might be up there too, honestly. Now we got Yamato on the number 7, and Traffy on the 0. How you doing, Limitless? How you doing, Mark? I don't know if I asked how you were doing. There's Bugging a Clown on the number 1. Prisoners are Riding on the number 8, and there's Boa on the number 2. You can see the SR versus the parallel right there. Same card, same card. This one has that beautiful parallel artwork on it. Doing well, man, doing well. Happy to hear the same for you. Jimbei, you're sick? You've gotten sick over the weekend? We got number 4, Luffy on the number 5 for the SR. That one's going out to Tres. You've gotten sick in between Friday and today? Do Flamingo here. There we got Yamato on the number 6 and 4 on the Marco. There's our Dom. Second Dom. Pretty much Saturday it started. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Wishing you a quick recovery. Oh, that's funny. I was here like messing or like sleeving, and I'm like, why do these, or cases, I was like, why do these top loaders feel like the old ones? And I looked to my right and I realized they are the old ones. Now we got Vasco on the 0 and Shiryu on the number 8. Old isn't a bad thing. These are still BCWs. It's just for a minute in this room we were using the Fanatics top loaders. And they felt different. They felt different. Got the Luftara back, Misfortune overnumbered back from PSA, both in 10s. Oh, dang, hot diggity dog. Especially, I don't know if you saw, the Misfortune started to go up a little bit just because people started figuring out more ways the deck works out. There we got 0 on the leader. Bugging a Clown. There's Vista on the number 1 and Nami on the number 1. It's also nice because it was confirmed you were able to, you are allowed to use graded cards in Riftbound as your leaders. They can be graded. We got number 5 and Katarina on the number 4. Like Cardboard Gold. I think Cardboard Gold's my favorite of all of them. I do think Cardboard Gold is my favorite. Issue with Cardboard Gold, they're not always in stock. They are not always in stock. But they have those, there's the ones you could buy where it's like 100, or no, is it 50? Might be 100 top loaders, and then there's the amount of sleeves that go with it. Like it's just one big tower of them. I like those a lot more than the individually packed ones. There we go, number 7 and Vasco on the 0. Well, what, you can use graded cards? That's ingenious. Yeah, they, like, because, I mean, Magic, you're allowed to use graded cards, too, as your commander. As long as it's a card that doesn't go into your deck or your discard pile at any point, if it stays on the board always, most games will allow you to have graded cards. Like, I think, if I remember right, One Piece also lets you use graded cards for your leader. We got number 4, and there is the secret rare, the one of the 2 that you do want to see. Number 9, Marshall D. Teach. That's going out to Hawkeye on the secret rare of Blackbeard. About a box of 1,000. Yeah, like the little cases, the sealed case of them. I do like Cardboard Gold. That's the one, like at my buddy's house, we have, I think, like 2 cases of Cardboard Gold. We got number 1 on the Boga the Clown. There's number 6 on the rare, and Monkey D. Luffy on the number 5 for the rare. There's San Juan Wolf on the number 6, and Mr. 3, Galdino on the number 6 for the SR. That's why there's the company Premier Grading, PGS. I like that they have what's called a player's slab, where it's a very, like, it's a slab that's like almost the size of a top loader, but on the back of the card they have the grade right here. The label's on the back, so then when you have the normal card, it's not egregious, you know, it's just a little bit bigger. But now you've got like a graded card that on the front of it, it's just the card, and then the back has the grade. I love that idea. I like that they do it. It would just really take PGS getting a bigger name and bigger rep before I start seeing those out and around. There we go, number 3. And Kin Amon, number 2 on the SR. on the SR. If One Piece allows slabs, I'd flex a Black Label leader if I had any. Well, Mark, I don't know if I told you. Did I show you the signature card that I own, that I pulled? I have a very specific sig from Riftbound that I pulled. There we got Teach on the 0 for the leader, Marco on the number 4, and Sengoku on the number 7. Jesus! There we got Mr. 2, number 5, and Monkey D. Luffy on the number 5. There's Odin. Kuzan on number 3, and oh shoot, dude! What a great box, bro. Talk about a great box. Number 1, that's going out to Trace. With everybody's favorite clown, Buggy the Clown. I think this is the first time I've seen his alt leader in English. And the beautiful texture that you get on these cards. You have the straight manga lines off the top. I'm trying to see the other textures on here. Oh, this one, the manga lines go down. This one's radial. Just sick, man. We love Buggy. We love Buggy. Mark the Shark said, I don't believe I've seen. I'll show you the card after this break. But I do want to get it. I want to sub to Beckett and see if that one will come back a Black Label, because hot diggity dog. We got 0, Ben Beckman on number 2, and Zihahahaha on number 6. Beautiful hit on the Buggy the Clown. Solid box all around so far, man. Number 4 on the rare, and Mr. 1 on the number 4. Blue pack, second from the end, the one I always root for. There we got Yamato on number 9. Katarina, number 4 in the rare, and Buggy the Clown on the number 8 for the SR. This is his character card compared to the leader card. Last pack. Last pack magic. There's Sengoku on number 7 and Jinbei on the number 7. Haha. Blue pack did better. Always like when the blue pack gives us a little something, even if it's just a little SR. Folks, we do have a random coming up here. Top 2 spots get done once they load. Holy crap. Website's just loading and loading and loading. I'm still working with our ISP on getting that fixed. There we go. Took you long enough. Top 2 spots. That's 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there is 6 times with 6 pips. IYC and bold-blooded. Getting some dome. I'm gonna say the numbers as we see them here, everybody. We got 8, 2, 6, 8, 5, 2, and 8. We have the secret rare of Marshall D. Teach on the number 9. Buggy on the alt leader on the number 1. And we will be beating the sorts on this Boa at the number 2. Grats again, Royo, on that hit of Boa. Folks, that was One Piece OP16 English edition by Single Box Random number 17. Thank you all so very much.